And the Mountaineers will put total leather and will get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's Jordan. Bought a little time, lets it go. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy on the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation now becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Looking to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. He's out of bounds, but not before.
Hey, you know I wasn't throwing that hole. I see you come across that field, I say he's coming to get my ass.
Great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking to pass, it's Jordan. A little release to the back.
Good D, boy.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires
fucking deep.
Picked off.
Damn, I thought I was going to lean it to the left.
Interception and the turnover. This defense has
Come on, QB, throw it to the left.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
He tries to take the top off. He's got it on the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
I need that back, baby.
Really early in
I
this
need that
game,
back,
you're seeing
baby.
the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. The give is to Williams. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Houston going up tempo. Keep it on the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big men.
No! I knew I shouldn't have ran that bullshit.
Defense to turn it over on down. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off.
Oh, my God. I need it back again.
Well, that's the second.
I need it back again.
Many series now for this.
We're just going to go defense all day, huh?
I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well, and you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws for the tight end. Got his man.
Dot!
Gets into the 46.
Do a motherfucking dot!
First down for this offense. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Fires the pass.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
The Mountaineers will move the sticks.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Lacey. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Mountaineers are threatening in the red zone. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He finds his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the...
And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're
Oh,
bringing it
yes,
back.
sir!
And
Oh,
he
yes,
was under so much
sir!
stress on that play. You saw him
Remember I hit that nigga ass when he ran out of bounds? He one hit away. This shit, boy, this shit crazy.
In waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
This shit crazy,
And it's
dude.
incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20.
Let's go, run game. We need it. Let's go, run game. We need it.
Past the 30. Running inside.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll take
Shit, baby. That was perfect run. I had to have the patience. You see me right on that block.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
7, West Virginia, 0.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point.
He's looking deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Smith dropping to pass. Might be looking to run. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
28. 4th down coming up.
Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Here comes the option. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Stumbled to the ground. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
Houston, 10, West Virginia, 0.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. From inside the 15, here's the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. West Virginia has it back ready to dive into that playbook. trailing by a couple of scores. They'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
He'll try it again. Discards a man. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got the quick pass.
Well, it's a good decision by the quarterback, and I know you didn't get the first down, but the good news is you got a chunk of yards back, now setting up 4th and short and giving yourself an opportunity to go for it here and keep this drive going.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
That boy.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Houston. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll run the option. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. What a catch and run for 6. The jumbo formation is in. Looks as if they'll try to power in the 2. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. They're down just 8. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Offense comes onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Handoff to the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. Third down coming.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Houston 16, West Virginia 8.
Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on third down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the fourth quarter.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
First down, West Virginia.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Turning to the running game on first and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have a push pass.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And this is obviously a no-brainer. Great job by the offense, great execution. Inside of 2 minutes, you got to go for 2. You got to dial up this play, try to tie this football game up. What's your favorite two-point play? Dial it up, and let's tie this game up.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it.
Open runway ahead. He's at the 40, the 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Houston. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets him to the 41. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the...
And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Give to the fullback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give and tick, 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 tick. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Houston will be forced to punt. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block, it's Cooper. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it,
Gonna take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man, they convert. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. DBs were trying to keep everything in front. To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Nice job by this defense. You go dime package. Why? Because you know the offense is going to throw the football. Great job matching up. More skilled players on more skilled players.
He wants to go deep. He's got it at the 30. Racing down the left side.
I knew that shit was going to happen, bro. I watched that shit burn.
And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Massive score now. Massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy. Nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, it's your decision.
It's in.
Dumbass.
And And the try for two and the attempt to take the lead does not work in the final seconds. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds
wait to
left.
do this shit since you tried that
Down to
shit.
17 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and what a miracle it would be if they pull this out.
Don't touch it. It ain't gonna 10, you guys.
Back for another drive. The
Don't
officials
touch it.
offer the deal, and the coach accepts
Warm
that
the
they
fucking
don't
bus
take the
up.
penalty.
I thought he was gonna go to OT. You disrespectful motherfucker. You tried to win the game for 2.
Offense set on first down.
You tried to win the game for 2. Victory formation.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty.
Lost,
You just
buddy.
gotta watch the
Fucking
ball
lost.
and
You
when
blew it.
snap, get after the quarterback.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch
Disrespectful
plays,
ass nigga trying
guys
to go for
deliver,
two,
and
man.
they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been